Welcome to my craft table. Hi, this is Jamie Magrich. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'd like to show you how to make this card. It is a simple stamping card, except I added a few pearls on there. You don't need them. I just thought I wanted to add something. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the beautiful Promenade stamp set. I'm going to be using this flower, this leaf, this flower here, and there's a little motif piece there. I'm going to be using that. On my original card I used You're My Everything, but I want to make a different card sentiment on this one, so I'm going to use from Flourishing Phrases, Just a Note. Okay, so let's get started. The cardstock, that over there so you can still see it. The cardstock is a piece of the Whisper White, which is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. I have a piece of Pacific Point, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, those two will go on top of each other. I have a piece of Coastal Cabana, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and a piece of the Thick, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take the piece of the Coastal Cabana, and let me find a piece of scratch paper, and I'm going to take Bermuda Bay ink pad, so it's just slightly different color, and I'm going to take this flowery one. I'm going to stamp the background. Don't need to do the center, but I need to make sure the whole outside edges are covered in this flower. This is slightly darker. I think I did use must have used the Coastal Cabana. So right, this will work. Might actually look nicer because it's a little bit bolder. It'd be easier to turn the paper as opposed to my stamp, but okay, so that all the edges are stamped. All right. Done with that one. Now we're going to bring in our piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to start with the Pacific Point in the outline image from that flower. I'm going to stamp it over here, about there. Let's stamp it down. Okay, and I'm going to bring in the inside piece, and I'm going to stamp that in the, what did I say this was? Bermuda Bay, which I think I did at Coastal Cabana on that one, and I've forgotten since I did the card, but I'm going to stamp this one in the center here. Okay, then we're going to do, oh, we also need a memento for the sentiment. I'm going to do the sentiment first, so I know where to place the leaves. Just a Note. And this is the old cling style. The new ones are going to be our clear mount style. The new ones are going to be the cling style. Alright. And now we're going to take the leaves. leaves at? I'm going to put you on pause a minute. Sorry about that, I hadn't got them out yet. I thought I had, but evidently I've missed one. Okay, and I'm going to take the garden green. Dimensional back. Okay, and I'm going to stamp some leaves. I want to butt the end of this right up to the edge of my flowers. If for some reason you don't hit the flower, that's alright, because you can bring in the marker, the Stampin' Right marker that matches, and finish it off that way. I want one to go over here. I apologize, my neighbors are mowing the lawn or something. Probably weed whacking. Not sure what they're doing, but they're working on the house next door, so. Alright, there's that. And I'm going to take that little, this one. I'm going to do the background with the Pacific Point. And I just staggered it. I started over here underneath the sentiment. Whoops. Just kind of filled in the background here or there with it. On this piece here, I just took a piece of scratch paper so I could stamp over the leaf and not have it touch the leaf like this. And I just stamped like that. I don't know if I want all of it, so I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, because I wanted it a little bit shorter. Alright, that's all the stamping. Now we can put the card together. It's the same way so I don't get it all over. Alright, so we'll bring in the snail. Make sure it's open. A little bit on each corner, a tiny bit in the middle. Pacific Point. There's just a little edge around it. Center it up. Okay. I'm going to bring in our piece we stamped at the beginning. And we're going to center this on there. Okay, then we're going to bring in our card base. Okay, and this is the same size as the front of the card. Make sure it's correct at the top edge. There we go, and there's our card. There's the one we just did. Here's the one I did previous. And again, I think I probably used Coastal Cabana instead of the Bermuda Bay. But I made this card a while ago and I couldn't remember. And then I put 3 little pearls on the inside there, so let's do that. Grab our pearls. And take the pick tool and get the top off. Let's pick up a pearl. Whoops, it went flying. Where'd it go? Just wanted it not quite so straight. There you go. There's our 2 cards. Well, thank you for joining me at my craft table today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.